Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to make this delicious okra stew. I know how some people don't like their okra very slimy, so if you're one of those people, this is the best recipe for you. Sometimes I like to make okra stew instead of okra soup just to change things a little bit when we are used to always having okra soup. If you want to know how I made this delicious non-slimy okra stew, keep watching. Before I start cooking, I'll run you through the ingredients I'll need for this yummy-licious recipe. This is Slimy Cooks and welcome to my channel. So let's go ahead and start with the proteins. So I have here some blue crab. You can use any type of crab you have. And I have here some lamb. It has the bones and everything in there. You know, I like to use meat that has the bones in because it gives more flavor. And I have here some tuna, some smoked fish, some wale that I've already pre-cooked. Then I also have here my palm oil, you know, okra stew palm oil. You can do it with regular oil, but I prefer palm oil. And I have my sliced okra here. And I have my garden eggs. Okra stew, I prefer to add garden eggs to it that I've already chopped. I have some chopped onions. I've sliced some and I've chopped some. The chopped ones are going to be used to steam my meat. I also have some tomatoes. I also have here some green chili, some green Wagashie that I've chopped up. I also have some Momoni. You can use anchovies if you don't have it. And I have my green spice mix. I have a video of this on this channel. I'll just link it up. And I also have my 5 spice, which consists of cloves, star anise, anise seed, black peppercorns. I'll need some salt as well, which I don't have it here. Let's go ahead and start cooking. So to my pot, I would start steaming my meat because it's hard and you need to cook it first. So to the meat, I'm adding my green spice mix, my chopped onions, the 5 spice, some salt, and then I'll give it a stir just to make sure the seasoning reaches everywhere. At this stage, I'll not add water. I'll cover to start boiling up, then I'll add water later. The meat has just begun to boil, so at this stage, I'll give it a quick stir because there wasn't water. It's beginning to stick to the bottom. Then I'll add about 1 cup of water to cook it down. Meat has been cooking for 15-20 minutes and it's all done, as you can see. So I would remove it from fire and set it aside. Now let's start making the stew. To my pot, I'm going to add about 1 cup of palm oil. Once the palm oil is hot, I will add my Momoni, which you can substitute anchovies for, or if you don't have it, you can just leave it out completely. I'll break down my Momoni into the palm oil just to make sure the oil is infused with the nice flavor from it. And then once that is done, I'll go ahead and add my sliced onions. You realize I've sliced the onions and the tomatoes because this is a stew, so I want that rough texture to it. Once my onions are cooked down for about 2 minutes, I'll go ahead and then add my tomatoes. And then I'll let it cook and soften up a bit for about 5 minutes. It's been 5 minutes and my tomatoes and onions are softened down. I'll go ahead now and add my Wagashie or chopped pepper. You can see I had help in the kitchen. My older daughter wanted to help me so badly, so I made her stir the stew. Do you also cook with your kids? let me know in the comment section down below. I don't cook with them because I find I just want my things to be done faster and they just slow me down. It's been 2 to 3 minutes. At this stage I'll give my stew a quick stir so it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pot, and then I'll go ahead and add my stock from the meat that we steamed earlier. I'll add my Wale as well. It's already cooked, however it still has a bit of a texture to it and I wanted to absorb some of the flavors in the stew, so I'll go ahead and add that now, and then I'll add the blue crab. I'll cover and let it cook until the crab starts changing color. Now that my crab has started changing color, you can see it's orangey now. It's halfway cooked, so I'll go ahead and add my meat now and then cover to cook. If you have watched this video till now and you haven't clicked on the like button, I don't know what you are waiting for. And if you are not subscribed as well, please make sure you do so now. My stew has cooked down for about 5 minutes. I'm now going to go ahead and add my vegetables. I'll go ahead and add the garden eggs first and make sure I stir it properly so it's mixed with the stew. As you can see, I've used a very wide pot so I don't overstir or mix up or break up everything in my stew. I'll then go ahead and add the okro. As you can see, I've chopped my okros in chunks, not in smaller bits, because it's a stew and I don't want it to be too slimy, or in fact I don't want it to be slimy at all. So the smaller you chop it, the more slimier it becomes. That's why I've sliced them in big chunks. I'll now cover and let it cook for about 10 minutes. I'll stir in between to avoid it sticking to the bottom of the pan. This looks really yummy-licious. So at this stage you can see the vegetables are just begin to soften up. I'll then go ahead and add the last ingredients, which is my smoked fish. Now because this is smoked, it's already cooked and I usually don't like it to break into pieces in my stew. I add it towards the end of the cooking process. So just when my vegetables have begun to soft, I added that. At this stage, I'll go ahead and taste for my seasoning. Remember, the only seasoning in this stew is the one we use to steam the meat, which I added the stock earlier on. So I will taste it and I need a little bit more salt. So I'll go ahead and do that and then cover it to cook for another 2 to 3 minutes. Voila! Okro stew is done. Look at that yummy, delicious goodness. Guys, if you don't even like banku, this stew goes really well with rice. I don't know if you've tried it before. It sounds a bit weird, but yes, goes really well with rice. It's not slimy at all. With banku, oh my, oh my. Try this recipe and let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching this video till the end. If you are not subscribed to this channel, please make sure you do so and don't forget to hit the like button. Until I come your way again with another yummy delicious recipe. Stay tuned, be safe, bye.